Alright, alright, alright. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the BNR Truck Series. Today, as they take on Kansas here tonight for 80 laps, which is 120 miles. So you see there, you got them taking their practice laps here tonight. Well, sorry, they just got done with practice. But we do see the 43 here, as we're watching on board with him, coming to take his first lap. I don't even know who's in the 43. Oh, Chad Meta. No, 27. But on here it's 43. So you see the 04 of Daronco. Zachary Rongich is so far on the top here. You see the 75 of Samuel here. Archibald. I'm going to go ahead and go over a little race day information here. Boy, I don't know why. It's always the trucks. Anywho, the track temperature for qualifying right now is 78 degrees. The weather outside of itself is 73 degrees with 58% humidity. It is cloudy. It is a 9-mile-per-hour wind. Fuel is 50%. They do have 4 sets of tires. It is 80 laps. They have 1 quick fix and 3 green-white checkers attempts. Excuse me. Last week's winner was Jason Higginbotham. Could anybody possibly end his streak here tonight? In the BNR Truck Series.
You get a copy?
Uh-huh.
Clear?
Yes.
10-4.
Let's see, they just about got done. Koali, yeah. What do we have tonight? $32 drivers. So it calls for some good racing here. Heavily tight. Your headset. Channel.
Is that better?
Yes.
Your headset.
Okay.
Oh, I don't want to hear myself. Nice to see you, Kate. Thank you tuning in. Alright, our favorite part of the night. We'll go over the starting grid here. So P1 would be William Roberts. P2 would be Patrick Gettner. P3 would be Christopher Spencer. P4 would be Zachary Rongich. P5 would be Jaden Sanchez. P6 would be Alan Daronco. P7 would be Crank Bell. P8 would be Philip Bridgman. P9 would be Samuel Archibald. P10 would be Jason Higginbotham. P11 would be Jonathan Alton. P12 would be George Rincon. P13 would be Stanley Jr. P14 would be Ernest King. P15 would be Randy Cochin. P16 would be James Sellner. P17 would be Joe Stipe. P18 would be Shane Wielden. P19 would be Cody Parker. P20 would be Brandon Moore. P21 would be Brian Shores. P22 would be Skylar Sigston. P23 would be Chad Meadows. P24 would be Austin Moore. P25 would be Josh Small. P26 would be Jacob Carter. P27 would be Nick Rader. P28 would be James Bryan. P29 would be Kevin Roy. P30 would be David Holmberg. P31 would be Dion Johnson. P32 would be Robert Amaral. Whew.
So after you got that mouthful out, so 26 on back, did not set a qualifying lap, if you noticed during that breakdown. And we get a good view of the road course intersection of the track. 32 trucks, might as well be a full field. I think it's capped out at 32 starting grid, I think, something like that. So
43, I think, that we have set max. So,
well,
almost there.
We could have had some more. But looks like we got a John Deere truck. Look at that. Hopefully he does not become...
That's Roberts, but no, it ain't. Roberts is 69 there. That's
Yep.
That's Jetner.
Gintier. Gintier, yes.
Yes, Will.
Thank you. Well then,
We got a
like interesting. Like you said, heavy field. Interesting and heavy.
yes.
Gonna be a slugfest. I do believe we're gonna have a lot of comers and goers. Jonathan Otten, I don't think was able to grid. Hopefully he will meet us at some point. I'll be able to get in this slobber knocker. Pace truck coming through for the first pace lap here. Gonna dart down like it always does. Roberts on the pole here tonight. Let's see if he can keep up the momentum and stay up there. Going to come into the restart, or the initial, and right away, look at them go. Wonder how spread out they will be on the opening start here. Pretty even start, I would say. Pretty good, about what you would want for a Kansas start. I don't know how much more cleaner or how much more nice of a Oh, the two diving underneath the 11 there, Brian.
I see that.
Sanchez going, looking after Spencer, but he checked up. Sanchez, because he checked up, he lost a ton of ground. He has fallen outside the top 5 with that checkup because he did not want to. It looked like he could have just RKO'd that 11 right into the wall, but he did not. But in doing so, lost a handful of spots. Bridgman and Rincon battling for that 9th, 10th position early on. Ooh, Ernest King working that high side early on as well. Setting them up and putting them down.
Oh, yeah.
Diving underneath the 14. One of the yellow submarines in tonight's field. 72 and 34 having an epic battle.
04.
04, my apologies.
You're right. You see here as they come
Sanchez.
to 4.
Yeah, Sanchez trying to make up the ground he lost on that initial salvo into turn 3. But 04 and the 72 side by side. Really like that paint scheme on that 72. Higgy.
Yes, of Higgy.
really working that outside.
But
Lots of competitors really getting that outside lane worked in early, getting as much rubber laid down as possible. I'm surprised, Brian, we have seen so many people. Oh, I'm surprised. What a catch by the 04. That is a tremendous catch. We need to give him a round of applause. But Brian, very surprised early on. We haven't seen more people already up on that high side. I think we've only seen about a quarter of the field, if not even that, up there. Oh, Spencer almost hacked the wall on corner exit there.
yes,
Everybody tries to get the greatest entry. You want to arc it, almost slap that wall. Not you want to get like a rolling papers length away from that wall. Very thin red line. You were balancing going into turn one to set yourself up, arcing either on that high side or diving towards the paint like some of these competitors are doing. Great battle up in the front, just no separation. Roberts has probably the biggest lead he's had of the initial start. Then you got the 19, the John Deere machine, hanging
yes.
tight. Oh, contact, I do believe, maybe quarter with the 11 and 41, perhaps 21 of Ronic trying to get his nose in there. He's always got an itch to scratch. Spencer making moves, though. Look at that. Got the toe of the 19 trying to get... Oh, Ronic. Man. Spencer, though, diving. He's really wanting this second place, Brian.
He is. He is a strong competitor.
You've raced with him?
Yes, I have. Very good. Very respectful driver out there. He will give and take as much as you do it back. So we have no and ifs or buts about that. You see there Christopher trying to slow down the 21 there with that little side draft.
But that high side has came in already.
Yes.
All that rubber been laid down. Oh, Spencer trying to get into that high side, but just don't have the room. I want to pull a Michael Waltrip here.
And yes, Ferrando, paper thin.
Ronic was like, man, you ain't doing that to me. You ain't going to chop me off. I'm going to try to cross you up. And just can't seem to get the momentum to get back to that left rear. Sounds like the neighbor's dogs might be out. Anyway, so that high side momentum, really want to be on that high side. Once you leave it, it's going to be like a conveyor belt going around you, and you want to be part of that conveyor belt.
Oh yeah.
That bottom lane just going to get hung out to dry, just about. But Roberts, really sustainable lead at the moment. 12 laps laid down here. About possibly 22 laps, maybe a little bit more, maybe a couple of more laps of that in your fuel tank. So got to be on the lookout for that. Maybe 25, Brian.
I would say.
Be pushing it.
I see here the 72 of Higginbotham. That powerhouse Toyota. I almost said Ford. For some odd reason, don't know, but it's a Yoder. Oh, the 19's in the wall.
Oh, instead of mowing the grass, he is trying to break down the wall, Brian.
Yes, sir. He did what he had to do, keep her in the wall.
Yes. He's still fighting it. But looks like he's gotten it back under control.
Oh, Philip Richmond hit the wall.
Oh, all these green trucks, finding the green wall. When I say green, it's partly green down the back straightaway.
I like that
Yep.
88 though. I ain't gonna lie. That's a nice looking Diet Mountain Dew there. Hey,
That
this
is
time it's on the
the
Chevy.
Talladega. That's one of the Talladega schemes. It ran at Dega. Oh my goodness, there's another John Deere truck.
And the Bass Pro Shops. So you got I forgot who's in his 6, but it was Austin Moore in the 4. Jacob Carter on the outside. Oh, that's Wilden in the 6. Right on.
Yes, yes it is.
As you see here, Philip.
James Bryan. Yes, Philip getting back up to speed. I was just reading the rundown on the left side of the screen. My apologies. Just seeing some names from some other leagues that have decided to join over here. Dip their toes in the water with us. James Bryan and his yellow submarine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he's one of the many drivers who is just hanging out in the back for the moment in time, just waiting for anything to go awry in front of him. There's a handful of drivers, Brian, that kind of, oh my goodness, look at this.
Yeah.
And they all made it work. Look at that. Can't believe it. Pinch me, I think I have died. Brandon Moore in the 38. He is chilling as well. He is riding in 20th position. Big field here tonight here in Kansas. 31 starters and 32.
And there's your caution.
Oh my. First caution of the night coming out at lap 18. Gives me time to open this bottle of water.
There you see here, Phil. It's tight. Oh, net code.
Ah, two Dell Jr. paint schemes coming together.
All good.
Hate to see it. Hate to see it. But yes, lots of net code. It's like doing the Mamba with net coding. It's like dun 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 dun.
Like
dun.
I said, just as you thought you can get away from it, it just appears.
We saw him tank slap the wall coming out of turn 4 a handful of laps ago. Well, not a handful, but less than that, I guess we could say. Him and the 43 just about made some contact. Oh man! If they didn't, they could have net coded before the 23 and 88 made their contact. But man,
a very busy pit.
Unfortunate luck. Yep, no one really became, no one had really fallen off the clutches of the pace of the lead laps, so busy. I would not be surprised if some people lose some track position here. Maybe overshooting pit stalls.
Oh, Christopher Spencer beats him off pit road. And then the 41, the 75, 28, 21, 04, 01, the 2, the 14, 24, there's 19. And yada yada yada. There is way too many to do here.
George Rincon up in the 5th position at the moment. That is good to see.
Oh yeah.
Well, first caution early on, coming with, I would say, some handling problems for a couple of the competitors coming out of turn 4. and eventually you run out enough of racetrack and the wall will eventually greet you. But looks like we're getting doubled back up here. Gonna get the restart at lap 22. Spencer, Roberts, Bell, Higginbottom. I forgot the H. I forgot to throw that H in there. Then Rongich, Rincon, James Selner in 7th position.
Oh yeah.
Junior up in the Yellow Submarine in 9th. That is good to see. Great top 10 at the moment. Sanchez trying to fight back from his early checkup, I guess you could say. His early torpedo on lap 1. It was not a direct hit, so that was great to see. No merchant vessel was taken out. Oh, restart, I believe, got called off there, so we're gonna looks like lap 23 will be the restart.
Yes.
Wonder how aggressive Roberts will be on this restart, if he will try to get that lead back right away, or if he'll just kind of be complacent.
The good old pace car cam.
I know I always try to, if I started up front, and if I have say like a leading pace in myself, in my confidence, I would always like to get the lead back.
That indeed. Well, as we like to say, and we always like to have fun with the audience, who do you guys think will be the top 3? Done it last week, and those ones who guessed last week, they came out victorious because it was those 3. Uh-oh. Pace car pulling off.
Yep, hopefully no one got motion sickness from that.
Green flag is out. Here we go.
Oh, Spencer with a Ron Hornaday start there. Took off like he was shot out of a cannon. 41 with a side-by-side with Roberts in that 69.
Oh yeah, the 48 there. Who's in the 48? That's a nice little poker truck.
That is Randy.
That's right, Randy. Let's try not to jinx him tonight. Oh boy.
Looks like a tropical depression is forming back here in the pack.
Yes.
Ernest hits the paint ever so slightly, gets that left front. Oh, so upset. Randy being extra patient here. Could have made it 3 wide, but he did not. He's kind of like Kenny Rogers at the moment. And we see a Yellow Submarine diving to the bottom. Looks like the 14. He made it 3 wide though, and Sanchez was like, all right. Oh, never mind, made contact, I think. Could have sworn. Oh.
Marley, be careful with the push. Especially on the quarter like that. Ernie getting tight there. I see there Jaden side drafting Ernest there to keep him down there. Well, little would you know, side drafting these trucks here on this specific platform will tend to get that person tight, and yeah, it just wouldn't be very good. But a lot of battles going on everywhere.
I'm surprised Nick Rader is way back here with all
he had a penalty last week.
Hornets. Ah.
So he had to start in the rear.
Gotcha.
So, So now
But
he's
he
just.
hasn't really made up any ground.
Mm-mm.
He's just kind of back here.
Yeah. Poker, poker. Oh. 48, 57, and the yellow. As I was just about to get that rundown there. Let's see what had occurred. Oh. Well, I do see.
It's not the.
I do see he's backwards.
Looks
Oh.
like Jacob Carter might be involved in the. Oh, there's a lot. It's gonna happen. Yeah, it's gonna happen just in front.
Oh, he did not see the 6 up there. And then, why does he keep doing that? And then off track he goes.
Very, very, just, lots of stacking up going on, and then you got just no time to react whenever you're going this quick. There's just really no time to react to someone getting stuffed in the wall or just, I guess you could just say hard-nosed racing. There's so many of them out on track, and it is just, oh, there goes Phillip getting one of his laps back.
Oh,
Always great to see. Almost halfway. Not quite.
Yes.
We have a lot of, we got some back markers, or not necessarily, I don't want to call them back markers, but just some people pitting under this caution to possibly top off or get some off-kiltered strategy.
Oh, yeah. Spencer, Bell, Roberts, Rongich, Higginbotham, Rincon, Selner, Jr., Daronco, Sanchez. Like I said, these boys fight tooth and nail. So, with the new update that we heard, when it comes time for their playoffs, this was relayed to me, instead of it being 10, it is going to be 16 truck drivers getting in. And then unfortunately they're going to do 3 rounds and the process of elimination that way. But oh well, it happens.
Yes, good luck to all those drivers who will eventually make the playoffs and battle and fight and punch and scrape and claw for a championship.
Oh yeah. Nice sized field. I love it. Doing really good. Not too bad for heavy weekend.
Not too bad, I would say, either for this many drivers out on the track. Second caution of the night, kind of spaced out. Got a first caution came at lap 18, and then second coming to 29, I do believe. So I would say decently spaced.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get the restart 8 laps from the halfway point. So I would still like to see a green flag sequence made. I think if we could stay green just a little bit longer, we'll get to see it. But if not, you know, old yeller, I suppose.
Yes, sir, indeed.
Well, now that Roberts is starting behind the 11, maybe, just maybe, he will be able to time the restart a little bit better. He can be right on the back bumper and launch with Spencer. Possibly. It's all speculation.
Yeah. Pace truck pulls off. Spencer has control of the field. You see there, Spencer with a great start, but Roberts sort of kept up with him, so he didn't get a big run this
Timed it a
time.
lot. I would say whenever you're directly behind the race leader, the person controlling the restarts, as you can see Roberts looking, he's going to be looking to that inside. He's diving. Not quite to the paint, just right above that paint. And he is going to retake the race lead as there is some three wideness going on. Maybe some argy-bargy for second as well. Spencer and Bell possibly net-coated there, made some door-to-door net coating possibly. Spencer trying to protect that second place and keep an eye, or at least a nose, up with Roberts as we look back here through the field, as it's like there's different bar fights going on at different parts of the racetrack. Waiting for a chair to be slung over the head of another. You never know, though.
So this here you got King.
Four.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got King here, you got Selner, you got Taranco, and you got Sanchez here. Well, now we're back here to Randy. Randy's just hanging out back here, waiting for that time, I do suppose.
Spencer is looking to try to retake the lead, as this whole kerfuffle trying to get sorted back here for 7th on back.
Yeah.
Maybe 6th on back.
Oof.
Oh. Wow.
3 wide, coming at it full. Great job by everybody.
Indeed, but it's not over yet.
Let's go Phillip. Well, let's see where he's at. Unfortunately, still one lap down, but he's back here pacing.
He's 1 lap down, but I'm sure they keep racing like the way they are in front of him. We might get a caution before the halfway point, or maybe right at halfway. You never know. They're racing as if it's the final 5.
Yeah.
Spencer and Roberts exchanging blows. Spencer trying to get the lead. Had it for a brief millisecond, and then Roberts took it back. Higgy moving up into 3rd place, passing Rongich. Spencer wrapping that top side, really, really pulling that momentum through the corners.
Go Petter Freak. Yes, Raider, unfortunately he had to start in the back due to his penalty, so I do believe Raider is gaining spots. He's slowly maneuvering his way through traffic. If you see, we come back out on my racing.
He is in 15th.
You see him back there, right there. That patriotic number 23 Chevy. Just pacing. He'll get there. Nick's a great competitor. He does have a win, so pretty much he's just running. He's locked into the playoffs already, so that's always good for him. So, but these other boys, as we come to halfway, but these other boys are
really really
Sorry.
dogfighting at the moment.
Yes.
Just
Thank you.
all over themselves. Nick looking inside the 63 as he is approaching the kerfuffle.
You see James Bryan there, well, first race, and he's trying to come out here and
One of the John Deere machines looked to go as if it was being one with nature, but I think he wanted to scrap that. He didn't quite want to be one with nature yet, Brian. My apologies. Didn't mean to interrupt you on the James Bryan topic. Yes, first BNR Truck Series race with the BNR brand here, as Austin Moore doing a slide job on the 23 of Nick Rader.
oh yeah.
Everybody trying to knock themselves into the top 10. This is just outside the top 10.
Oh yeah.
11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th.
Teammates here, Ernest
Spencer
King.
and Rongich has gotten past Roberts. Higgy's gotten past Hale Jr. Roberts has a problem,
Pre-flight pit
perhaps.
stops.
Oh,
Wow.
man. Some argy-bargy contact being made. Really, really hard, close racing. And like you said, I do believe, I'll have to agree with you, green flag pit stops for some of these competitors, because some of them did not pit under the last caution. So
Well, and this is what you said. You wanted it, so here it is.
well, I mean, want and then, actually wanting to see it are two different things. Like,
Yeah.
really making me scared every time I see somebody peeling off the pit road, man. I think they're about to get plowed.
Oh yeah. You see
Skylar
Marley there.
Sixton.
Yeah. There you go.
Yep. Everybody running order, getting all jumbled up here as green flag sequence of stops are occurring. Oh, good Lord. It's quite hilarious. My mom has like this little wiener dog. Every time my mom gets off the phone, she thinks, oh, we're going outside. Starts barking.
That's their favorite word.
Oh my goodness.
You see
Amazing.
Sammy there and the 6 of Wheeling, exchanging a few little bumps there.
Yep, nice to see Archibald in the field tonight.
Oh yeah.
Austin Moore up in the lead at this moment in time through this exchange of pit cycle. I think Ernest wanted to pit there, but did not.
Oh, looks like he's got some contact. Look at that 4, huh?
Yeah, that entire left side is just no more. It's gonna be need some more. Just needs a rub-a-dub-dub or something.
They must have made some contact with whoever that was. Yes, Austin Moore. Luck's going his way today, but it's not
At
over
this
yet.
moment,
And here comes the 69, like shot out of a
Similar.
cannon, but fresh tires.
fresh tires. Yep. Not over yet, and till it's over, I'm not gonna say it's looking good for no one.
This is where it's going to come down to. Oh, Samuel in the wall. Oh, Captain
Oh
NASCAR.
no, Skyler tagged him. Don't know if he got loose. That camera angle's very disturbing because you don't really get to see them
Oh,
coming
the
at
6
you.
missed pit road.
Yes, he did. Locked up too.
Oh, man. I think there's the big one. Ah, Spencer.
And I'm speechless. How are you? Oh my goodness. Man. Just they were trying to wreck for a good long while, and they finally did it. I was gonna say, I don't know how much longer you want to stay out with these old tires, and you could see the new tires, man, making so much ground, and just don't. There's so many people, and man, Skyler did not obviously know that Higgy went to the flat. And whenever he came back up, Skyler's like, "Oh, hey, there's a truck to my inside," and everybody's got to make the corner. That turn one, how we said earlier, got to get the right angle to arc it into the corner. Well, whenever you got four into one, basically, it's got to funnel up and go somewhere. And oh man, lots of tough, hard hits. But don't have to forget that, we haven't even used all of our quick fixes, even though we only get one. So hopefully everybody hasn't used theirs yet. But that was a huge crash, and during a long green flag pit sequence, Brian. So this order is going to be entirely scrambled, like a bad scrambled egg.
Oh, yeah. That was for that incident there was just fresh tires trying to get through and avoid.
A lot happening in a short time.
Yes.
A lot of racing happened in that short period of time. Different strategies going on, like you said, the fresh tires trying to come through the older tires, different things to those natures happening all at once. And it just really, really unfortunate for a handful of competitors.
It just didn't work out the way that.
But you know what? I think Nick Rader may be in a great position.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nick Rader is P2. Never go wrong with that.
Somewhere along those lines, it looks to be.
Funny, iRacing still has a 19 down pit road, but he's not there. So that kind of hurt.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's hurt a lot.
I heard a lot of drivers still called a lap down, so now that's going to be the battle there. Yes, great strategy for Raider. It did work out in his favor. Up there in P2, so he's good position now. Uh, 16 drivers are on the lead lap. So
You
Rincon,
should try to get Brandon Moore in here real quick.
I can do that.
Yeah.
I think.
No. Are they coming back green? I think they're doubled up.
Yeah, they are doubled up. We'll do it next time.
Yeah. Too bad we can't like wave them off. I mean, we could, but that'd be terrible. Extend the caution, an extra lap just to talk to somebody. All right, hey, look at that. The caution got
How's it
extended.
Mr. Moore!
What's up, buddy?
Hey, Brandon, so maybe... Hush, Brian, you brought him in here so I could talk to him. Let me talk to him. So, Brandon, looks like some strategy is paying off to find yourself near the front, inside the top 5. Good Lord. How's that working out for you, Brandon?
It's working out pretty good. There's just, so much 3-wide racing going on. It's really hard to pass to make up the ground. I kind of screwed up qualifying because I thought there was 2 laps and there was only 1, so kind of put myself behind the 8 ball. But we're gonna be all right. We're in position where we want to be now.
1 lap.
Explain how difficult. Explain how difficult, real quick, it has been trying to progress through the field.
It's just a roadblock in front of you. You try to pick the best line, and it's really hard to do. Sometimes the bottom's faster, sometimes the top rolls. It's just a guessing game. So hope you can guess right and your lane rolls.
All right. Well, good luck, Brandon.
All right. Thanks, man.
And they're extending another lap. Boy! Alright, well. Hello!
Hello.
How's everything going out there, Nick? Looks like some strategy has paid off. You're up on the front row. All you got to do is time the restart now, Nick.
Yeah, I've been
Whenever
stuck back there. I've been stuck back there, so it's wild out there. But strategy luckily played off in my favor, and we're gonna go for a win here.
Well, just best of luck to you, Nick. Hopefully we get this restart going here.
Yeah, hopefully. Y'all got 25 to go.
All right, well, good luck with you guys, and let's have a good finish of this race.
Yes, sir. Alright. Hopefully the pace car does dip off this time. Let's take a look here. Oh, it does. There you go. Restart zone engaged.
And interior is off. I hope I didn't butcher that, but probably did. Anywho, Brandon Moore was almost able to match it. Nick Rader kind of falling back, but maybe this is the position he wants to be in. Goodness gracious. Can't get rid of that, that
Sniffles.
that
They all,
there.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Oh,
Lane
Brandon Moore with a little
sensation.
wobbly.
That is a big wobble, big moment coming out of turn 4 for the 38. Skylar Sigson coming up. We already saw how big his nose can be. Might be kind of fearful. I would hate to see that purple people eater coming at me in my mirror. Nick Rader, though, like you said, going for the win. You think everybody going to have enough fuel there, Brian, after that long caution period. Perhaps everybody should have enough fuel. We'll have to wait
Should.
and see if it goes green.
We'll see how.
Kevin Roy up there in the top 10 in 7th place at the moment.
And James Bryan there, P10 at the moment.
See what you did there? That's not cool. Anyway, Nick Rader going to the inside, making a look. Getting all the way down to the paint in the center of the corner. Trying to... Not going to have him cleared, though. Brandon Moore giving a good push to the 19. Backs off. Whoa. Really put on the binders there after the good push he gave to John Deere, but Nick Rader got in the clean air. That's always very, very trouble for the competitors to see the 23 with the clean air, because he could just pull away now. As that caution, last caution, really hurt a lot of competitors.
I would say.
Really trapped many a lap down. That was off-kiltered from some strategy goings on. I would still say there's a lot off-kiltered strategy.
Oh yeah, you see Phillip back there trying to charge to get back to the front to get one of his laps back, but he's got quite a few lap down cars to pass there. So he has a little bit to go.
Man, there's a I would say half the field's a lap down, huh?
Oh yeah.
Something like that. Yep.
Yes, Cade, he is working for it.
15.
He's going to do it the hard way.
15.
Austin Moore in the wall
lead
there.
lap.
James Bryan.
15 laps down.
Austin Moore falling back to 11th. 27, which on here says the 43, but it's the 27 of Meadows. This is his first race here in the BNR. So,
You know,
oh, what a save!
Oh.
What a save!
Well, I don't know if I call that a save. I would call it a save somewhat, I guess, because James did come up and give him a good rear ending, plastered all over the back.
Yeah, there's James there. As we were talking about him, the camera's like, okay, you guys said James. Okay, here he is. And back up here. Oh, nope, now we're back here. Oh, now we're back up to the front again. The 50 and the 78. The 50s is hunting his way to P5 there of Parker. Kevin Roy has a lot of experience in trucks, shall we say.
Very, very quick competitor as well.
Yes, sir. He's got he's got 4th and 5th right there on his
we
sides.
got some smoke. Smoke at a turn 4. Something occurred. Not quite sure what occurred, but something
I want
occurred.
to say that's Austin Moore and somebody else. I like that 33 truck. Not too bad. That's like an old Kevin Harvick team, isn't it? The Ream.
Well, Kel Gell, Kevin
I was
Harvick,
just, that, yeah.
Hornaday. Yes.
Boy, I tell you what. Rincon needs a caution to get himself back on the lead lap. If there is going to be green flag pit stops. So, or he's going to try to get it back the hard way here. Is he, I keep forgetting his name. Oh, Randy. There you go. The 48. 2 laps down, unfortunately. That poor man sometimes just doesn't have a thing. Uh-oh, he said effing A. Golly. Must have been caught speeding in the pits. That's probably what happened.
Well, went from an okay night, went to a terrible night.
That is the thing with slowing down in time to get down pit road. But, Will, I do think... Yeah. Well, it depends on how...
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. It depends on how hard they can hit the brakes without losing the back end. But I do believe a lot of these boys are going to have to pit. But now the question is, do they just take fuel, or do they come and take 2 tires? Or is the top 3 just going to clutch it and hope for the best?
94 had a scrapage with the turn 4 wall there, I believe. 91, yes. 94.
94 of Schwartz. Jay Sanchez trying to get his lap back, though. I do believe he is 2 laps down. But Sellner is not giving him any room. He says, excuse me, I am on the lead lap and you are a lap down. But as we see here, James Sellner and Philip Bridgman are making their pit stops here tonight. Their last and final pit stop of the night.
Let's hope it's their final.
Well, they're only going to have 4 trucks on the daggone lead lap. Holy crap. It's okay. Everything's
we're used to seeing
right.
James Bryan extend fuel mileage, so I would not be surprised if he actually was able to pull something out of his bag of tricks here.
Oh, yeah.
And then Brandon Moore and Nick Rader, man, they are, well, I was going to say kind of close together, but
not no more.
Possibly on the same strategy.
You see, all right, the 6 is coming to pit. You see him down there. You see Brian is up now. He's in the pits. All right, so Rincon here trying to get his lap back, but he's got the 41 in front of him, so he's hoping that either 23-38 come in so he can get his lap back with 8 laps to go. So, but P6 at the moment. So, I like that paint scheme, the man in black.
Rincon moves up into 5th position. Robert Morrow in 6th. Seven laps remaining.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have 3 trucks on the lead lap.
Parker looks to be out of gas, or if not, just being extra cautious getting into pits. Brandon Moore closed up the gap, it looks like, to Nick Rader. Or maybe just being extra patient at the moment.
I'm not too sure these 2 boys have enough to make it to the end, that's for sure.
Well, they have a whole lap to just kind of just ride around, conserve, do whatever they kind of can to keep the fuel in the tank.
Oh, here they come. They're coming in now. Oh, slow it down. Don't. Whew. Well, I think they waited too long, in my eyes, to pit. But it also going to go off of what are they going to take. 2 tires and fuel, or just fuel and send it? You see
Well,
Raider
I
with a
think we'll
10-second pit stop and Brandon Moore with a 6.2. So Brandon probably took fuel and Raider took fuel and 2 right sides. So you see Kevin
Well, we
Roy
need to
there
pick
moving into
them
third.
up. Where are they at, Brian?
Where are they? There's Raider. Just pulling out there. Brandon Moore. You're about to see Kevin Roy go to the lead. If he can.
Where is Kevin Roy? Okay,
P2.
there's Kevin.
Right up Brandon's rear end.
Yeah, and there's Brandon. Okay.
Three laps to go. Like I said, Mr. Moore was overdue for a win. And I don't know. Coming to 2 laps to go, Will. Brandon Moore, Kevin Roy. Could Kevin Roy get to him within the 2 laps? But Nick Rader is closing in quick on Kevin Roy. That is for sure. There is there is Rader.
Oh, Nick Rader. Oh, man, this is going to be tight. 1 lap to go here at Kansas BNR Truck Series. Brandon Moore in the lead ever so slightly. Nick Rader got the 2 right side fresh tires. He is closing in like Jaws. Kevin Roy out of fuel. Nick Rader coming into the lead. Man, that right side tires was the way to go, was the call indeed. Nick Rader coming off of turn 4 here at Kansas gets the checkered flag tonight. Brandon Moore ever so slightly, but just missed it just by a little bit. And Kevin Roy, I do believe, still finished 3rd.
They did.
He was either just didn't have the tire or just was running out of gas, but epic rundown by Nick Rader, starting near the rear, if not shotgun on the field. I would say biggest mover of the night for sure. Excellent
Him and
drive.
Kevin.
Excellent drive indeed. Everybody involved. Only 3 cautions, I do believe, in total. Excellent race. What a race. Nick Rader burning it down. Brandon Moore, Kevin Roy. That is the top 3. William Roberts, no relation to me. That was the pole sitter, coming home in 4th position, still gets a top 5 out of the ordeal. And Allen in the 04 rounds out the top 5. And then we got James Sellner, Cody Parker, Stanley Jr., Austin Moore with the top 10, and Zachary Rongich with rounding out the top 10. So
That indeed.
excellent drive. Like I said, everybody involved. I would say the top 3, they kind of started in the rear, all of them, and managed to work their way up to the field. Hey, Nick.
Hello.
So, excellent drive. What a rundown. You took the right side tires, I do believe. Brandon Moore not taking tires, edged out to a small lead there, and you were able to just run him down, and you passed him and Kevin Roy almost as if they were standing still. But just talk about the excellent drive all night and about the strategy to just get yourself off kiltered from everybody else, and cautions played out in the right time for you, Nick.
Yeah, I mean, starting in the rear, that was tough. I mean, you couldn't really pass that much. You couldn't really just drive through the field. Everyone was kind of locked in, high line, low line. I mean, I think I drove to like 20th or something, and then I just kind of stalled out on that second caution there, third caution. We, what you call it, had a caution, and then I pitted for fuel and kind of got off sequence with everybody else.
Oh yeah.
Well, just you said it was difficult to pass. Like you said, you came up and stalled out just inside the top 20. Explain how difficult it was to manage your way through the field.
Yeah, it was pretty tough just to get by people. I mean, with the amount of speed that high line carried, the low line, I was kind of just driving where they weren't. So we were just trying different things throughout the race, and it kind of worked out. That caution played out really nice in my favor. It kind of got everyone trapped a lap down and kind of stunk for my teammates there, but trapping them a lap down, and then I got back up to the, I don't know, top 3 or 4, restarted second, and then was able to drive off and kind of take with it with that clean air makes all the difference. And then I was off cycles, so I had another, I think, like 2 laps short. So I was debating what I was to do. No tires, 2 tires. Decided to put a little fuel in it, 2 tires, and thing took off like a rocket ship.
Well, Nick, congratulations indeed, sir. Excellent run and race by you. Brian, where are we at next week?
Michigan.
Michigan. Oh boy, that should be a sight to see indeed. But Nick, what's the thoughts going into Michigan?
Michigan's a fun track. It's kind of like this. Kansas, a lot of drafting, a lot of momentum carry. You don't really get that spread out again, so it's kind of the same style of racing. I think we're all pretty good there, so we'll get some practice throughout the week and try to come back next week and RKR steal a win.
Well, you definitely kind of pulled that out of the bag tonight. Got any more you'd like to add about the race, or maybe get some shout-outs, Nick?
Yeah, just thanks to everyone in RKR teams with Will, Ernie, Zach, Jaden, everybody that runs. And it was a good run tonight for everybody. I think we had a couple cars in the top 5, top 10. We had all the cars, so it was a good run. Happy you got the win. I think it's my third, and
Second.
look forward to next second. Looking forward to next week.
You jumped an extra ahead of yourself. I thought so too.
No, it is my third.
You won Daytona. Oh, that's right, Dover. Oh, okay, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm wrong. My bad. I forgot
Yeah.
about that. Yes, sir. I forgot about that. You are the man.
Yes, sir.
Well, anyway, great points tonight. You know this. We ain't got to say it 8,000 times. 3 wins consolidates you pretty good, so give you those extra bonus going into the playoffs and stuff like that. Just keep that momentum strong and roll it high at Michigan.
That's the plan.
That is the plan. That's always the plan for you. You did have a fan watching tonight, so that's always good. Go Pred Freak. So there you go. Always cheer them on.
Nice.
Yes, you were the one wanted you to get on point. Look what happened. You timed your pit stop right and hauled your rear end to the top of the board, and there you go.
It was a good run. It was fun. It was a good race. A little tough, but it was a good night.
Yes, sir. Awesome job tonight, buddy. I'm gonna get you back down there with Ernie and all of them, and yeah.
Sounds good. We'll see you guys later.
Yep. Our next little fella here, Mr. Brandon Moore.
What's up, buddy?
How are you?
I'm doing all right. Can't complain.
Now, P2, take it.
Oh yeah, we'll take that one.
And I was, I was gonna say, you about have the W.
Yeah, it just two-tire call versus a no-tire call.
That's what I thought. I'm like, that's what I was telling Will. I'm like, he probably just took fuel and just hope for the best and hope they would have held in Nick up a little bit, but you know.
Well, I feel like I had to beat Nick off pit road.
Well,
So that's what it.
you came in almost dead even with him, Brandon. You matched him perfectly, I thought, getting off the track onto pit.
Yeah.
Like you said, I I agree with you. You probably had to beat him off to have a chance to win. Uh, just what else was going through your mind in the closing laps before and after you made the pit stop? Whenever you came out ahead, were you thinking, "All right, I just got to try to hold him off," or was there ever any thought of defending it?
I I thought that him and whoever that was right behind me, I thought they was gonna stay battling a little bit longer than that, but he made short work of him, and then once he got up to me as fast as he did, I said, "Ain't no holding this off." I was gonna try to hold the top and try to make it as hard as I could on exit, but as you can see with just two tires, you can just drive right around somebody. It's just a big deciding factor.
Yes, Brandon, very, very big factor indeed. The fresh tire compared to worn, long, grueling rubber. But also, Brandon, what was your point of view or perspective of how difficult it was to pass here tonight at Kansas?
All the trucks are just so even. I mean, you could throw a blanket over the top 15 as far as lap times. So it was just really about getting the track position and getting on the right strategy. Otherwise, it was just too difficult to pass on the bottom. People just holding the top, just wearing your tires down more and more and more, trying to put it to the bottom. So you just really have to keep it up front all night.
Well, Brandon, Michigan next week. What are your thoughts going into Michigan next week?
It's going to be another probably wide open style race. The bottom is going to be the dominant groove there, of course, the way these trucks drive. So it's going to be another one of those. It's going to be hard to pass. You're going to have to get on good strategy and keep it towards the front.
Well, is there anything you'd like to add about tonight's race, or maybe get some shout outs, Brandon?
I just want to thank y'all for calling another good race. I want to thank all the drivers who's come out tonight. Everybody did a great job keeping some green flag runs there. Congratulations to Nick. Nick did a good job. Good call on pit road. Good win there. That's how we want to see people win races.
Oh yeah, good way, the clean way, the right way, the respectful way
Yep,
to do it.
that's what it was.
Uh, two tires always better than none. Well, that didn't work out
Oh
for
yeah,
me.
oh
That,
yeah. Well,
that,
especially when you've already run, 20, 25 laps on them, whatever it was. That's a big difference having fresh rights
mm-hmm.
because you're talking probably, I don't know, 15% fresher rights probably if I had to make a guess at it.
Yeah, I would probably say. But
But
awesome.
we'll just carry it on. It's another good finish, another good points day.
I was gonna say that's
Uh,
all that
that
matters.
that's all that matters at the end of the day, and just gotta keep put in position, and eventually we'll get that dub.
Yeah, you'll get it. Probably least expecting at a track. You'll probably get it at. Because sometimes that does happen when you least expect it. It ends up working out for you.
Oh yeah, I've gotten wins at tracks where I don't feel like I'm that good at, and it just so happens to work out. And
Mm-hmm.
hopefully, I don't know what the schedule looks like. Maybe we got a few road courses up there. I always look forward to those.
So after Martinsville, yeah, Martinsville. God, let's not even rush that.
Nah,
After
no,
Michigan, y'all are at New Hampshire,
that'll be fun.
and then Bristol Dirt. Oh my God.
Oh no.
Yep. And then
I'm
you.
just gonna do just like I did in the cup cars. I'm just gonna ride in the back and keep it up. You can keep it clean and end up with a top 10, hopefully.
Yeah. And then after Bristol Dirt, y'all will have 2 races left before y'all hit the playoffs. So technically, you got 5 races left
Yeah.
before y'all hit the playoffs. So you know it's gonna get hairy these next couple of
Well,
races here. So it's gonna be
the good news is with the points lead that I have, I'd have to completely fall apart to drop out of the chase.
yeah, that would be. But I don't know if they told you the new format is they're taking 16 instead of 10. So it'd be 16 truckers and yeah, 3 style
Should be
shootout.
fun.
Oh yeah.
What's going to be the elimination as far as how many trucks get eliminated per round?
It'll probably go around just like the Cup Series, I do believe, as they say. So 16 to, what is it, 16, 12, then 6, then 4. I probably did that all wrong, to be honest with you. I probably did. No,
Yeah.
8, then 4. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. That sounds more like it, because that's a lot
There
of
you
people
go.
out after freaking round 2, that's for sure. That'd be a lot of drivers unhappy. I'm so used to a 10 truck format, to be honest with you. But
Yeah.
it happens. They want to throw a twist on it, so I guess that is that. But good points tonight for you. All that
Oh yeah.
matters. Keep your head high.
That's
Keep
all that
pushing.
matters. I can't be upset about
Nope.
it.
P2. Plenty of top fives actually the whole season so far. You've been top 5 runner.
Yep, that's been the
Consistency.
average.
hmm
Consistency.
Points is
Even
the
though
big key.
I was kind of feeling it was going to be a bad race there at first when I had to start in the 20s and then couldn't pass. I was like, we got to figure something out here.
Yeah. Especially with the trucks.
Yeah, you just can't pass. Can't pass.
Yes, sir. Well, all right,
But
bud. I'm gonna go ahead and get you back down there, and you handle your guys' thing real quick, which I don't think there really too much to handle,
nah,
but
it's pretty all right. There's a couple restart issues as far as keeping bunched up, that kind of thing. But other than that, it was pretty clean.
I would say.
Alrighty, well,
Well,
you all have a good night.
yes, sir. You too. All right, all right, all right. That was from your P2 finish. Well, since you haven't been here for a while, you can close it out.
Well, hopefully everybody enjoyed that exciting BNR Truck Series race at Kansas. Uh, Congratulations to everybody that was able to finish and everyone who showed up to compete. And we would like to thank, for myself and Brian Huntley, we would like to thank everybody who came out, gave support, and viewed this awesome race. And we will see you again Thursday for the BNR Xfinity Series.
At a road
Same.
course.
Oh my. Anyway, so Thursday